All right, so in this lesson, we want to go further with two-step equations. I'm going to look at some multi-step equations that have fractions in them. So in number one, the first thing you want to do is you want to get rid of the fraction. This fraction bar over here means division by 2. Oops. Okay, so how do we get rid of division by 2? Multiplication by 2. The opposite or inverse of division by 2 is multiplication by 2. So we're going to multiply the right side by 2, and when we do the right side, has to be done to the left side. Okay, so left side, 2 times 4 is just 8. On the right side, the two 2's are going to cancel. So we're just going to have 3x plus 17. Okay, now we want to get the x isolated. So remember, we're going to have to get rid of this 3, but addition or subtraction comes first, all right? And then multiply, divide, all right? We had to multiply first in this case to get rid of our fraction, but once we have x isolated, we're going to want to subtract the 17 first. So we have 8 minus 17, that's negative 9, equals 3x. Now we can divide. So negative 3 is equal to x. Okay, number 2. Again, you want to start by clearing fractions. I'm going to rewrite it down here. So let's clear that 2. We have the 2 is under a fraction bar division sign, so we're going to multiply each side by 2. So these 2's will cancel. 3x plus 7 equals negative 8. Now we can subtract 7 from both sides. 3x equals negative 15. And we can divide each side by 3. So x equals negative 5. Okay, number 3. We want to get rid of the 4. Let me rewrite this down here. So we're going to multiply each side by 4. So that's negative 8 equals, of course these are going to cancel, 3x plus 4. Now we'll subtract 4 from each side to isolate that. So negative 8 minus 4 is negative 12 equals 3x. And now we need to get rid of the 3, so we'll divide each side by 3. Negative 4 is equal to x. Okay. The next type of equation we want to look at are equations that have parentheses. So your distributed property of multiplication is where you have something on the outside. In this case, it would be a multiplied by two things on the inside, b plus c. As you should remember from distributed property, we're going to take the a, multiply it by the b, and multiply it by the c. A times b is ab. A times c is plus ac. In other words, take outside, multiply to everything inside the parentheses. Okay, so here's an example of that. 2 times 3y minus 7 equals 16. So the 2 is going to multiply to the 3y. 2 times 3y, just 2 times 3, 6. Keep your y. 2 times negative 7, negative 14 equals 16. And now the parentheses are gone. So we want to isolate the 6y. We're going to add 14 to each side. So 6y equals 30. And now we'll divide each side by 6, and y equals 5. Okay, number 5, 3 times 3x minus 5 equals 39. So we'll distribute the 3. 3 times 3x, 9x. 3 times -5, -15 equals 39. Isolate that, add a 15 to each side. So 9x equals 39, 15, 54. Can divide each side by 9, and x is 6. Okay, last one. 2 times 2x plus 7 equals 42. Distribute the 2. 4x plus 14 equals 42. Subtract 14 to isolate the 4x. 4x equals 28. And of course we'll divide each side by 4. So x is equal to 7.